Today, we're going to talk about a simple idea that, honestly, can change your life. And it's this: letting go isn't about giving up. It's actually a strategic move that can bring some seriously powerful benefits. So, let's get into it. You've been there, right? I mean, we've all been there. You're trying to nail that job interview or maybe fix things in a relationship, and it feels like the harder you push, the further away it gets. It's super frustrating, and it happens to everyone. And believe it or not, there's actually a name for this whole thing. It's called the ironic process. It's this weird paradox where the more you try to force an outcome, the more your own brain kind of sabotages you. Yeah, it's your brain literally working against what you want. Okay, so this brings us to our first big idea, what I call the worry paradox. It's that strange moment when you finally stop obsessing over something. And then, almost like magic, things just start to work out. So why on earth does that happen? Well, to really get it, we need to look at what's actually going on inside your head when you're under all that pressure. So constant worry literally hijacks your brain. It traps it in fight or flight mode. Now, that survival instinct, it's great if you're, running from a tiger. But for dealing with modern problems, it's a total disaster. It basically short-circuits your creative thinking and makes every little setback feel like a catastrophe. Just look at this comparison here. On one side, you've got the stressed brain. It's in panic mode, your focus is super narrow, and you end up making bad decisions. But then look at the other side. When you let go, your brain shifts. Suddenly, you can think clearly, you're open to new ideas, and solutions that were totally invisible before now seem, well, obvious. This is such a great way to think about it. Imagine a top athlete, like a pro tennis player. They aren't overthinking every single move. They're in a state of flow. But the second they get in their own head and start obsessing, they choke. And you know what? Life is exactly the same. So if trying harder and pushing more isn't the answer, then what is? Well, it all starts with a huge mental shift. It starts with mastering the art of acceptance. There's this incredible Japanese concept called shikata ganai. It roughly translates to "it cannot be helped." But here's the thing. This isn't about being passive or giving up. It's a really powerful strategy. It's about wisely accepting what's out of your control so you can pour your energy into the things you can actually change. And this isn't just some abstract philosophy. It's a real, practical 3-step guide. First, you have to identify exactly what is outside of your control. Step 2, you just acknowledge it, you accept it without fighting it. And third, and this is the real game changer, you redirect all that wasted energy towards the things you can actually influence. It's a simple but profound way to stop fighting reality. So how does changing your inner world actually affect your outer world? Let's talk about the energy you project, because it literally shapes how people and opportunities come to you. And just to be clear, this isn't some kind of spiritual woo-woo stuff. This is straight-up behavioral psychology. The way you carry yourself, your posture, your vibe, it has a real, measurable impact on how people respond to you. This chart pretty much says it all. Think about a job interview or even a first date. People are naturally drawn to that calm, confident energy. But that desperate, worried vibe, it actively repels people and opportunities. When you let go of that neediness, you become a magnet for the very things you were chasing. And finally, let's talk about the single biggest cost of all this worry. It completely robs you of the present moment. And the present is the only place where life is actually happening. It's a simple truth, but one we forget all the time. The vast majority of the stuff we worry about, it never even happens. But while you're busy being consumed by some imaginary negative future, you're missing out on your actual life that's happening right here, right now.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. Your life doesn't just magically fix itself when you let go. The real change happens inside. What changes is you, your mindset, your energy, your entire way of being in the world.
And the payoff for that internal shift? Oh, it's huge. With a calm and clear mind, you start making way better decisions. You build stronger connections with people. You start seeing opportunities you were blind to do before. You become a fantastic problem solver. So, I'll leave you with this question. Let's make this real for you. What is one thing, one worry, one outcome you've been trying to force that you could choose to let go of right now, today?